Now give me the beat.
I knew I should have brought my torch.
Look, we're out in the middle of nowhere. Are you sure this is where you think they buried the body?
I don't know if I don't have a torch. I don't know why you seem to be able to act as if that's not crucial to the operation.
Look, if we have a torch, we're basically advertising our presence out here. And honestly, with the whole mob, like figuring out, like trying to who this body, where this body is, I don't want to do that.
If I had a torch, I'd feel safe. I'm suspicious. Why don't you want me to have a torch?
It's not that I don't want you to have a torch. It's that I don't want to be seen. There's a power in darkness and not being seen. If we find a body and we got a torch, who knows who's following us?
I'm not afraid of who's following us. I'm afraid of who I'm with.
So it comes down to that then, huh? So, how'd you know?
So it's true, Walter. You brought me out here. You brought me out leading me to believe that I would find the body and instead you're going to dig a grave and it's my body you want.
Lisa, you probably can't see this because we don't have a torch, but I have a gun right now. And yeah, I'm leading you to the body. And yeah, I'm going to shoot you and you're going to share a grave with it.
It's just where you're wrong, Walter. I got a bazooka here.
No. Look. I got a gun. You can't see it. Now you're just trying to one-up me in the dark. In the dark, anybody could have anything.
In the dark, they won't hear you scream.
Seems all of a sudden a bit more light out here, like my night vision's kicking in, and damn it, you do have a bazooka.
And I can see exactly where you are.
So I knew when I brought the dishes out that it was going to remind me of good old Mary. Mary wasn't here because Mary was only one who ever brought me any milk. An empty dish. It just reminded me that all the dishes in the world, all the dishes, there's so many dishes, but there ain't no dish like Mary. So, yeah, I'm gonna leave it empty. Just a little milk stain. I'm not even gonna clean it. Maybe some year in the future, I'll give it a good lick, and I'll remember Mary.
Well, hello, you. Nice to see the side of your face. Nice to see this side of your dreams. It's nice to know you're dreaming about me. I dream about you, oh I do. You're there every night. My hands are bound. You're driving around town. I wait. If you could see me more, you'd see an open heart instead of a whore. But it's late. My sheets are still clean. I keep them that way. Just in case. Just in case, as they say. What's in that case?
So, the drugs had taken a hold, and all of a sudden, the woman that I'd been sleeping with was just a ghost, a bunch of mist. I reached out, I said, Lady, what's your name? And she answered me. said she answered me. What's your name, lady? Before I die, at least tell me what your name is.
Marlene.
Marlene, that's the same name as my mother.
I knew your mother. We were the two Marlenes.
You ever look up in that big wide yonder and see your life in the clouds?
Sometimes I wonder what life would be like in the clouds.
I'll bet there's a lot of bird poop in the clouds, because that's where the birds are, Sam.
I didn't know the birds flew up as high as the clouds, and don't the clouds have gravity, and wouldn't the bird poop fall down? How does the clouds hold the bird poop? Bird poop.
Well, I think the birds can fly above the clouds. They're big dreamers. And then when they poop, it goes through the clouds, and maybe sometimes it freezes and stays there.
And then, when the sun comes out, it liquefies and falls upon the earth?
Yeah, and it hits our crops, and that's why they're moldy, Sam.
Wow. You really did learn a lot at school, didn't you?
The whole week I was there, my brain got full of the education.
I must see if I can go to school one day. I want to be bright like you, Johnny.
Look, Sam, once you get education, there's no going back.
A whole new vista, eh? The way you see things, Johnny.
It turns upside down. In fact, it puts you above the clouds, and you learn too much and you realize you don't want to know a thing at all. You'd rather just be on the farm, Sam.
You sure are enlightened. You really have got big dreams and big visions now.
We finally found a hotel that was good enough for the two of you guys.
And it says it's called House. That ain't no hotel, it's a house. I want to stay in a hotel where they have big chandeliers and a bar and big armchairs and men with fedoras and cigars. Not a house.
Yeah, we didn't sign up for no house hotel, Remus.
Look, you two, I've been driving you around practically all throughout this county all night long, and this is the only place that was open, gosh dang it.
Well, I'm telling you, I'm not getting out of this car. I'm not going into that house.
I'd rather sleep here behind your big butt, Remus, than go into a house hotel and pay a pretty penny.
Lucy, just because this hotel is called House don't mean it's a house. It is actually a hotel, and you ain't doing nothing behind my butt.
Remus, why'd you change your mind? You normally like it when Lucy does something behind your butt. You got all funny on us, Remus, since we got to Atlanta City.
Yeah, Remus, you gone dark and cranky.
Look, Lucy, Samantha, I'm sorry. It's been a long night, and I haven't drank even a sip of whiskey. Just a sip of whiskey, and I'll be right back to my normal self, and both of you can just go hiding out behind my big old ass, and we can, just like old times, have a good old time.
Then I'm coming with you, but we ain't going into that house to get that big old whiskey. We want to go back to the Red Pelican.
As much as I want to go back to the Red Pelican, I'm a little bit concerned with Remus's need for its whiskey.
I keep telling you, I don't have a problem. I just have a minor inconvenience.
But there's the thing. The person that says they don't have a problem has a problem.
Yeah, what she said.
Yeah, what I said. How about what I said?
What do you say Remus don't matter a shit?
Yeah, Remus, your butt stinks.
When you drink whiskey.
I prefer flat roads, Marcus.
I prefer my roads flat too, but you don't always get what you want.
This ain't the marathon I expected it to be.
They always say, don't kill somebody if you can't get rid of the body.
So we gotta bury it under a lumpy road?
We gotta bury it somewhere far from Atlanta City.
I don't think we're in Atlantis anymore. Didn't that disappear under the ocean?
I said Atlanta City, you moron.
Atlantis, yeah, under the ocean.
I told you. Give it to me now, or you've taken your last breath.
Look, I told you, I don't got it, I don't got it.
Big Watson told me you got it. You got it, I know you have. Your fingers are trembling.
Big Watson, he stole it from me. I'm telling you, Big Watson was here earlier. Look around the room.
You're just trying to distract me to take the gun off me.
No, I swear to God, I'm completely up and level here. I know I lie a lot, but I'm on the level here.
If someone swears to God, I know they're lying. I swear to God, I know a liar when I see a liar.
Oh, she's pretty.
I'd like to say we're also cleaned up. The murder, yeah, it's been all cleaned up from this car.
Oh, good. The last time I sat in a bloody seat, it squelched all up my skirts and made it messy.
You sit in a lot of bloody seats, do you? Huh? You must be Bloody Jack's girlfriend.
Was.
Oh, is Bloody Jack's girlfriend, and any man would be a fool to come close to you.
You're missing the key phrase, was, Mr. Pataki, was.
Is Bloody Jack, I don't believe, has issued any news notices that you two have separated.
You done?
No, not really. Let me show you the glove compartment, just where the ladies like to put their cigarettes.
Oh, Mr. Pataki, I quit smoking when I disassociated from Jack.
Oh, you know how Bloody Jack always likes the women on fire, so to speak. He likes them hot, yeah.
Did, Mr. Pataki. He did like them hot.
Unless Bloody Jack is dead, it will always be is.
Well, then it never will be is, it will be was, Mr. Pataki.
So I took a walk across the square. There was no one around. Just a man pushing a pram. What's a man doing pushing a pram? What kind of man pushes a kid? That's women's work. Where was everybody? It was like there'd been an apocalypse or something. Was it? Did they all know? Could they hear the voices in my head? That shit was going down. Was it just me? I looked around. I felt the need for a bar, cafe, the sound of voices. I could hear it echoing in the mall, in the square. The pigeons. Only pigeons were cooing and flapping, shitting. Help! Help! Do you know what No! I must get control. I knew when I killed that man that I would have to live with my conscience. I thought it'd be easy. I thought I could handle being alone, the wide open spaces. Now here I am, alone. Alone and terrified. Alone and wishing I was a pigeon. These pigeons have got friends. I want to flock. Hey man! Man! Baby! Can you hear me? Can I talk to you?
Yeah, I'm over here. What's going on?
I just needed to hear a friendly voice. I just needed to see somebody. Just to talk like a normal person. What's the name of your baby?
I probably shouldn't tell you this, but they're all watching you.
Are you watching me?
Yeah, I was hired. Even the baby was hired.
The pigeons? Have they got cameras in them?
Well, I'd hire that one, but honestly, I don't think she has it in her. I don't like her outfit. I don't like the veil. A little too innocent. I could see her turning on a dime. Yeah. Never hire women with curls. They care too much. I don't like the way she holds the gun. See the angle? See the angle of her face? Is self-righteous. But it's the self-righteous ones who actually are self-conscious. Yeah, I don't like this at all. This is a bad, bad dossier. Where do they get these people? Where do they sign up from? International Assassins Anonymous. Ain't so anonymous if I can see a half of her face. And no, I don't trust it. Never trust the pretty ones. They try to seduce you. They could seduce the victim, but usually they wind up running off with them. You might have heard that clunking around. That was me. Looking for an excuse not to hire her, but damn am I attracted. Want to pull out my own gun. Yeah, that's the key to the safe. Yeah. That's the way to open it. Yep, that's my own gun in front of me.
Can you hear it? the sound of the waves that have travelled from one part of the world to another in one continuous movement, the ebb and flow of life. I love being out here on the open sand, wild open space. It makes me feel alive. It makes me feel the possibilities. This world ain't so bad. This world is full of wide open spaces. If only we get outside every now and again and ramble in them and allow ourselves to be free. It's us, humans, that put up the fences. There are no fences out here. Take a breath. Smell the salt in the air. Close your eyes. Listen. Seagulls that fly. No fences. Open. Free. Eternity. That's where I'm walking to. I'm just walking one step at a time towards eternity. No fences. Open spaces. I've burnt my bridges. No going back, just forwards. Take a breath. No rush. I have forever. Because no one is watching. No one is clocking me. No fences. No gates or locks to unlock. Just eternity!
So we'd come to the end of a very long road. A road that sometimes was straight and other times was narrow. Other times curved around. But there was one thing this road always was, and that was bumpy. It was a very bumpy road. And the shock absorbers in my car, they absorbed crap. You might probably be realizing that I ain't really talking about a road as much as I'm talking about my life. Yeah, no, I never had good parents. I never had good shock absorbers. I didn't go to a fancy school. I didn't have a silver spoon in my mouth. I had nothing. I came from a gas station in the desert. And that ain't exactly a fucking great resume. You know what I mean. And when a tumbleweed goes from one gas station in the desert, where do you think it ends up? Yeah, at another gas station, also in the same freaking desert. But this time, the law is following, because I might have killed somebody. And when I say might, yeah, it was morally complicated, but I did pull the trigger. And so, I'm guessing, that means I got a chair waiting for me in some penitentiary with a bunch of electric wires and a last meal. And that's the scene.
This isn't the scene?
Godzilla means we're done.
Yay!
Yay.